episode 3 of the Castaways with some random ass duck I found on the street. Well, hi Alex, welcome to the podcast.
Hello, it's me. I'm the random ass duck I found on the street.
Yeah. So, how's it
How you
going,
doing?
Alex?
I'd say it's going pretty well. I'm on holidays. Last week, I was on holidays for 2 weeks. This is the last one. Kind of sad about it because I have to go back to work on not Monday, but actually Saturday. So, but besides that, I think everything is going pretty swell.
Nice. Okay, so I also now made it possible so that other people can chat inside the stage channel, so I see messages. So if anyone wants to say something, write it in there. I might read it out. Okay.
I can't believe my waifu Misato Katsuragi said egg. This really touches me very deep down in my soul.
This touches you. Anyway, last week Glimbo and I, which was the person that was with me before, we talked a lot about AI. So we had like a 30-minute long conversation about AI, and there have been some developments in the AI world recently with regards to the new Windows computers that are coming out, the Copilot+PCs. Have you heard about these?
Right. This sucks. Oh my god. I even have a video in my recommended section on YouTube saying like, oh yeah, now it's time to move to Linux. But
I've been seeing. No,
for me,
I do not care about those people. They can suck my ass, okay? Genuinely, not. But seriously, I've seen those in my recommendation. I refuse to listen to these people say it's gonna be spyware. It's gonna be such a big issue. First of all, okay. So let me just clear up some things. They showed.
Well, it's Microsoft. You know it's gonna spy. They're gonna spy anyways.
Yeah. First of all, those new laptops are designed with an MPU alongside the CPU and the GPU. The MPU is only going to be used for anything that is AI related. So their new Copilot, which will which will be able to run offline, it doesn't need an internet connection, will use the MPU for its machinery. Then it also has the recall feature, where you can basically go through time and see what you have done on your screen. It takes a few screenshots, basically. Now, first of all, they said specifically that they will not... What the hell? Oh, that was a thunderstorm. I thought like my neighbor tripped or something. Yeah, so the recall feature will not use your data to train on it, or anything, Copilot or recall. And the second thing is that... what was I gonna say? Yeah, you can disable it. You can disable it in the security settings. They made it clear. And there's a bunch of retards on Twitter and YouTube. They're saying it's gonna be a privacy issue. It's gonna be spyware. Yeah, if you let it be turned on, it will be. And I don't know if it's gonna be on default. Honestly, I don't know about that.
I think it's gonna be turned on by default. I'm sure next update is gonna be turned on.
Probably.
They're gonna have like this new wallpaper of the default one, but except in the colors of Copilot. The thing is, what I've gathered from this is not so much about people being, invaded in their privacy, because it's Microsoft. They already know everything about us.
Yeah, I mean,
be honest.
They collect tons of telemetry, which is turned on by default.
Yeah, it's more about the storage that is gonna reserve for Copilot, depending on what storage solution you have. Like if you have a terabyte, it's gonna use 250 gigs of your SSD.
Oh, really?
Which
that
sucks.
Much?
Yeah.
Seriously?
If you have like a 500 gigabyte SSD, it's gonna take 50 gigabytes. It increases with the size of your SSD.
Okay.
And this sucks. This I see being a problem, because I only have like on my where my Windows is installed, I only have a terabyte, but I have other disks for games and whatnot for backup.
Yeah.
But I only have 400 gigs free on my main disk. And if they're gonna take 250 gigabytes just for screenshots, yeah, I'm not gonna use that.
I mean, in theory, it's a cool and interesting feature, right? Like, you just tell Copilot, what have I done a week ago with this project, and it just instantly tells you with the recall feature. But I'm probably not gonna turn it on if it comes on. I don't really It feels sketchy.
But
know?
you know what's really funny?
Mm?
In Windows 10, they used to have that feature. I was the only one using it.
Cortana.
They used to have Cortana. Yeah, Cortana used to keep track of that. If you did Windows tab, you could have like a timeline where you see all the desktops. At the top, you would see a timeline.
Oh, really?
And since they removed Cortana, they also removed this timeline feature. It basically would just keep track of the apps you've used in the past days. It's basically the same, but without screenshots. And they brought it back, but this time it just takes screenshots.
I mean, they just want to make money. I can't really blame Microsoft. They have to make money. That's their main goal. And they have been.
They placed a big bet on AI, so...
Yeah. AI is everywhere. Even at places where it shouldn't be. Remember when Discord was teasing a bunch of AI features and then they just deprecated them and stopped working on them?
Oh yeah, like the conversation resume. Like just you arrive on a channel and at the top, where you see the channel info, there will be a drop down of just like the topics that's being talked about right now. Yeah, they dropped that.
I was so keen on using Automod AI. I would have loved to use it because the whole idea of Automod AI was you give it your rules of your server and it will moderate according to that. So if there's a rule that says no toxic behavior, for example, and the bot, the Automod AI integrated to Discord, will see a message that might be toxic, it will remove it. The issue is they tested it and it was terrible, okay? It was absolutely terrible, so they stopped working on it. Then they had Clyde AI, which was funny, but it was also very bad, and you were able to, how's it called? When you try to force it to say something negative, even though it actually can't. They did that with
it would
ChatGPT
use
as well.
the infos of someone's profile. Like you would type something in your description of your profile, and it would say that. I've seen some videos of that. That was fun.
I remember when I tested it out. I was on a Discord server that allowed Clyde AI, and I asked Clyde AI, "Hey, can you give me a funny YouTube video?" And it was like, "Yeah, sure." And then it would actually give you a rickroll. It would say like, "Here's a funny video of a cat falling, right?" And it would be the link to the rickroll every time, right? I think that was pretty funny.
I'm kind of interested about like these AI in quotes bots, because it's not real AI. It's just instructions, right? But like, I don't know how it actually works. Like when Discord set up this Clyde AI, it was just using all the things that ChatGPT already knows.
Yeah,
it knows how to make a sentence.
It was using.
But I want to know what they put into like this black box of the bot description, like I am Clyde AI, and if someone asks me for a video, I send like rickroll. I want to see if that's what they actually wrote into that black box. You can't see.
Yeah. I mean, you can definitely train the AI. The AI can. I'm assuming the AI can train itself. So you just say do this, okay, and then it will do it, and then will always improve itself. That's the whole point of large language models, right? They will always improve themselves based on what they've done before, right?
I think, that's the big gist of it. But they need like a database first. So I wonder where they trained the bot first.
Yeah, but I'm assuming Clyde.
Well, maybe they just took all the messages since they owned the platform. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think there's
maybe
only
we should
one
read the end user agreement. Maybe
exactly. There was only one. Yeah, they teased one other feature that I wanted to test out, but they never released it. Was the whiteboard activity would let you generate an image with a prompt. So it would say like, generate me a sunflower inside of whiteboard. You would get a picture right inside of whiteboard. Would have been cool to test it out, but it
would have been really nice. I used whiteboard the other day. It was funny.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. Honestly,
they made,
there was only one AI feature that is still there that you can use, but it's simply a bot that you add to your server, and you can change the way your profile picture looks like. And they called that AI remix, a profile picture remix, something like that. But yeah, they teased a bunch of... Go on.
Okay, yeah.
Go on.
Kind of weird. No, it's because When you say remix, like there's already that feature on phones. Like you just take a random picture you find and you can remix it.
No.
I don't know
That's
if
not what I
that's
meant.
Nitro only though.
It used to be Nitro only.
Yeah.
They made it
Okay. Yeah.
permanent.
But this time, it's a bot you can make.
Yeah, it's only for your profile picture. It was like you can ask it, or there were specific commands you could give it, like put on a party hat or make it spin, something like that, and it would change it. I never really used
Oh,
that.
basically profile decorations. Profile
Yeah, I
decorations.
guess.
Actually, that's.
But talking about AI, have you been seeing Google's new Gemini integrated into the Google search? And the fuck ups it has
make
done.
fun of me all you want.
Yeah.
Make fun of me all you want. I do not care. I've been using Bing for a good amount of time, and I'm having the time of my life. I am
proud Bing user.
I'm a proud Bing. I can proudly say I'm a proud Bing user, and I do not. I can't see what Google is doing with their Reddit trained AI.
But why do you use Bing over Google? You use Microsoft Edge,
they
right?
did not. Yeah. But I used to use DuckDuckGo, and if you know about search engines, DuckDuckGo is powered by Bing.
Yeah.
I was like, I might as well just use Bing. So I just moved there. And other reason why I was using DuckDuckGo is because before Google, before I moved to DuckDuckGo, Google did not have a dark mode.
Okay.
In their search engine. So I moved to DuckDuckGo, and then in Bing they added dark mode before Google, and I was like, okay, yeah, well, I might as well just use Bing.
Okay.
And I think it's only now they added dark mode on I don't know. I haven't been using Google for a hot minute now.
So you've only been using Bing because they had dark mode, and you've never bothered switching back?
Literally.
Okay.
Yep. Simplest reason ever.
And have you been using?
So I am using.
That
I have been using Google search, but in a very specific way. If you have an Android phone.
You mean
the new
yeah?
Circle to search. I've been using that so much because it has a built-in translate feature, and it translates whatever is on the screen.
Oh wait, I think I've seen an ad about that.
It's just sick.
You have an image and you circle it in, and it search for the given image, right?
Yep. And it also translates whatever's on the screen. It has a dedicated translate button, and this is huge. That's the coolest thing they've done so far.
I just use Google Lens for that, if I ever need to.
Yeah, thing is, that's the new Google Lens, I think. I don't know if they're going to keep the app Google Lens as a thing, but this is built into my phone. I can just long press in the middle of our screen, and it just shows up.
Especially considering that Google keeps killing their own products all the time.
Yep.
There's a dedicated website for Google products that have been killed, which is called the Google Graveyard.
Right, there's a lot of them.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them.
Remember Google Stadia?
I've been thinking about this because when I get home, I have a tablet, and it sometimes shows pictures, like a lot of random screenshots I have, and it showed me Google Stadia. I was like, oh yeah, that existed. When I think about it, I feel like it was 10 years ago, but no, it was what?
They killed it.
3-4 years ago? They killed it.
They killed it.
They could have done something great with it.
Remember the Google glasses? Where everyone was making fun of other people for wearing those?
Honestly, when those came out, I wanted to have a pair.
I actually also wanted to have a... I was interested in trying those out, but then they killed it. Google Car. They killed the Google Car. Google. Remember YouTube Stories? They killed that.
Yeah, what happened? They killed that. Now when there's like a thing around someone's profile picture is to say that they are live. Right. Yeah. They used to have Google.
It was such a good feature. It's the same as on Instagram and Facebook, and I think they were actually gonna work on something like that on Discord, but then they scrapped it. I might be wrong, or it could have been something else, but I think it was something like you could have shown temporary images on your profile or something like that, and then they stopped working on it. But that was like years ago, 1 or 2 years ago.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, thing is, when you think about YouTube Stories, because now Twitch came out with Stories.
Oh, really?
And they are broken. Yeah, they aren't that great. You can put a picture, put some text, and that's it. Like, why don't you use just Instagram stories? It's the most feature-rich platform with stories. That is.
Yeah,
because they implemented it. I tried it, and oof, it's barely working. Let's just leave it at that.
I see. Yeah, I mean, every social media has to jump on a bandwagon and implement all of those features. I mean, they have to. I mean, it makes sense from a marketing standpoint, right? You want to have money. You want to make more money in order to sustain the people that you have on your platform. Because what else can they do? Meta already has the entire globe in their pocket. They can't get more people to use their products, honestly. So they can only make more money with more ads or anything else, just jumping on bandwagons or keeping the user on the app with short form content, for example.
Yeah, but on Twitch,
yeah,
you don't go on Twitch for short-term content. That's kind of weird.
Imagine they did that. Imagine they did that. You know what? You're giving me an idea. You're giving me an idea. I'm gonna call it out in like 1 or 2 years. Maybe let's say in a maximum of a year from now on, they're gonna have Twitch Reels or something stupid like that, where there's an entire section for the streamer.
They might do that.
To show off recent clips, but it's in a short form content format, you know?
And vertical.
Yeah,
and vertical.
Exactly.
You know why?
Yeah.
Maybe you have checked some of the tools they have added in the Twitch Studio.
Yeah.
They can automatically make vertical clips for you.
Oh, yeah. I'm pretty sure that's just so you can put it on a different website.
Yeah. But they might do that. They might have like a short section.
Is there already some sort of AI integration into Twitch?
No, not as far as I'm aware. No, I don't really use the Twitch app. I'm more on the web app on my computer. The Twitch app, it's broken. Every time I'm live and I'm like, oh my god, there's an ad. Like,
yeah.
Everyone that is watching on the mobile app, it's broken. Like, the app just doesn't work.
I have my Twitch revamped. I have no ads in there.
Right.
I mean,
Damn, you're a pirate like that.
I'm a pirate?
You're a pirate.
You call that pirating? For
some people call piracy for just emulating. So, might as well just act fully retarded and say, oh my god, you're a pirate.
Okay, Mr. Nintendo. I'm sorry for
Mr. Nintendo.
I'm sorry for emulating a 20-year-old game. You're gonna lose €1.
And now costs.
Yeah.
Now that costs $250 on eBay.
Yeah. I mean, is the Delta emulator still around?
Yep, I downloaded it on my iPod. On my fucking
your iPod?
My iPod, bro. It's the only Apple device I have in my house.
Okay, that's funny. Yeah, I remember. I think I read that
to get some ROMs.
I think I read that they had to change the logo of their app. Delta had to change the logo of their app because they were going to be sued by Adobe. I'm not making this up.
Really?
I think so, yeah. And then they just moved
That's why the Delta it's cut. It's cut.
Exactly.
Like, it's like the yeah. What? That's so petty.
Yeah, because it was too
Adobe,
similar to Adobe.
I know you cannot say pirate that, but if it's Adobe, you can pirate them. I don't care.
I have dog shit software anyway.
Come on.
Except for their reader. Their PDF reader and their scanner is very good and very generous as well. They allow you to...
I just use Edge for my PDF reader.
Because you love edging, huh?
The thing is, it has a lot of cool things in it. And it sounds like I'm being paid by Microsoft.
No. I respect you. I respect your opinion, but I disagree because Microsoft Edge has... Every time I open it up, it feels like I have to close 5 pop-ups. Do you want to allow cookies? Do you want to allow the news site on your screen? Do you want to search with Bing? No, I just want to have my normal search, and that's it. I want to use the internet how it's intended. And
they would never let you search on Bing.
No, I'm not gonna give.
They would never.
I'm not gonna give Bill Gates a single penny. Not a single penny, except for using Windows.
I guess they don't really bother me because I'm part of their insider program, and sometimes they send me emails about like their new builds for insiders and new features I know
I'm
about
also in there.
for Windows.
I'm also
It's kind
in
of
there.
cool.
I remember one time that felt so pathetic. I got an email from Microsoft and said, "We thank you so much for being in the Windows Insider program. Here's a gift for you." What was it? It was a wallpaper that had the Microsoft It was a wallpaper that had the Microsoft Insider build logo in the middle with a little bit of a gradient around. That's it. And I was like, am I gonna be part of a giveaway or something like that, or do I get a chance to test out a new product? A wallpaper. That's it.
No, the only thing you get out of that program is
great.
maybe some badges for your profile, and that's it.
Yeah. But
I think I have a badge for being inside of that program for 7 years.
That's amazing. Yeah, but talking about rolling back the conversation, I was saying that Google announced that they were going to add Gemini underneath a search result that you make. So if you search for like how to make pizza, Google Gemini will generate an answer for you underneath the search result. And this has been implemented already.
First
of all,
the AI overview thing.
Yeah, first of all,
I've been seeing,
what's the point of that? If I want an AI search, and if I want an AI response, I go to ChatGPT. If I want to ask the internet, I go to Google. I don't see the point of doing this, especially when it's going to put more latency and more network traffic you have to do, right? So if your internet is bad,
maybe,
and then you have to start generating the Gemini result, I don't see the point of it. Especially when the answer is sometimes a Reddit user suggests the following, and then the first thing that comes up is already a Reddit link. I really do not see the point of that.
They know that a lot of people, when they use Google, they put Reddit because that's the answers they want to see.
Yeah, but again.
But it's useless. I don't know why you would have an AI overview. I guess Microsoft does that, but it's like when I'm looking for something, I have to scroll up, and then it shows the thing I've been searching for. At least it's hidden if I want to see the AI thing.
Yeah, I'm assuming
on Google,
you can
it's in your face. It's right under.
Yeah.
I don't even have to disable it. If I'm not clicking on the Copilot, it doesn't bother me.
Yeah. So I don't know if...
But on Google, it just shows you. That's kind of annoying.
Now, I don't know if these have been fabricated. However, I've seen a few screenshots where Gemini has been fucking up completely. So there was one question that was asked in the Google search that was, how do I deal with suicidal thoughts? Or it was how do I deal with depression? And the Google Gemini said, one Reddit user suggests jumping off the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yep, I've seen that. I saw that.
No, I'm assuming it's real.
There was also about pregnancy. There was also one with pregnancy. One Redditor suggests smoking 3 to 4 cigarettes per day.
Yeah, if you want to raise a League of Legends player, sure.
Yeah.
There was one that was, how do I wash off kidney stones? How do I remove kidney stones? And Google said, drink a lot. And, I mean, yeah, that's what you want to do usually. But then it said, remember to drink urine every 24 hours.
Yep.
I mean, how can you fuck up this badly? Genuinely, I mean, Copilot at least does it better, but it's way slower. When I used to use the Bing AI, it would take forever to give me a response. And I would only ever use it because ChatGPT used to be locked to a certain date, right? It was like May 2021, then they increased it to September 2022, and now it has access to the internet for free. And whenever I would ask Bing something, it would be extremely slow. And sometimes also wrong.
They always love to hallucinate answers. It's killing me.
It's also pretty funny when you do that.
Yeah.
Death by AI. I said this last week in the podcast. Have you played the Death by AI the new Death by AI Discord activity?
No.
You haven't?
It? No.
It's an activity.
I'm not really doing Discord activities. So.
Okay. It's an activity where all the players need to respond to a prompt which is, for example, like you are alone in the woods, or you're about to be crushed by something or something like that. And regarding the situation, you have to write down what your survival tactic is, and the AI will decide if you survive or not. Okay, and you can also make custom situations. I remember one time on my server, we were playing Death by AI, and the prompt was, you are presented with the trolley problem. However, no one is tied to the tracks, and there is no train. And then we had a player who was called Crafter of Evil. He would lose every single time. He's also in the audience today. He would lose every single time because the AI automatically thought that the player was evil because it had evil in the name. And my name was a green screen tiger, based on a video of a guy screaming because there's a tiger behind him, but it was just green screen.
Yeah.
The AI would start saying the green screen tiger would do this and that, and then it would start hallucinating and say the player gets attacked by the green screen tiger, and then I die, and then I lose. So I kill myself.
You got killed by your own nickname. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so it's basically a text-based story. Like
I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. You let an AI decide your fate. It's funny.
Kinda cool.
It's funny when it fucks up, especially.
You get attacked by yourself.
What?
You get attacked by yourself.
You get attacked by yourself. Oh yeah, let's try that out one time. However, when the prompt has the name of a person and the player is called something that is not a regular name of a person, like the name of an animal, as I said, then you will automatically lose, because then the AI will go through and it will say, you successfully killed the enemy, but then you're still gonna lose because the AI thought that the player was the enemy, or the player was the evil thing that is attacking the player. But yeah, I mean, it's funny. I hope they improve, though. I find it funny how there's always microtransactions in Discord activities. Oh, do you want to buy a skin for Death by AI? Just $5 a month, something like that. I might be over.
Wait, no, it reminds me of something. There is, like, I think a mobile game into Discord activities. It's like a first-person shooter, and it has. Is it that? Maybe.
You mean Krunker?
Maybe it's that. Yeah, and you can buy skins for your weapons.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's also what Krunker is often criticized for. And I've never played Krunker. I've seen people play it at school during lunch, as I see that, because we have the classrooms on each side of the wall. Just imagine yourself, you're in a room and there's a classroom on each side of the wall. So doors everywhere, and you enter into a classroom, and in the middle is the lounge area or the study area, and there are 4 computers on each floor of the new building. This is what I'm describing.
And they would all play Krunker.
Yeah, so you would just go up the stairs. You would go up the stairs and you can see a big screen of them playing Krunker. I get the appeal, though. Cool. Yeah. Bro. You know, I'm graduating this year. I'm gonna miss the school so much. Even though I hated a lot of people there, I'm gonna miss it. And,
yeah, you'll miss it in a few years. Right now, you'll be happy that it's over. But in a few years, yeah, you really miss it.
I'll really miss it. I'll definitely be happy that it's over. Definitely.
Yeah,
I've had enough of.
When it was over, I threw all my school stuff away, except for like some books that I made funny drawings in it, and some of my friends wrote in it. Those were important to me, so I kept those.
Oh, okay. You know,
but the rest I just threw it all away.
I have legit never read a single book that the school told me to read, except for one. Never one.
But what kind of books were they? Because they gave me like some great ass books. So
I'm gonna turn on my camera. Oh, and now we switch places. Oh, hi, it's me. Hello.
Hello.
This is Crits right here. Yeah, okay, so we have this book over here. This one. Translated is the 100-year-old guy that that jumped through a window and disappeared. It's a funny book, and I've watched the movie, and I've never read the book on its own. I refuse. Because during classes...
You see, I see the width of the book. That's not appealing.
Yeah.
That is a lot. I never had a book this
really
massive to read. They were like a bit smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, about 420 pages. Yo, that's a funny number though.
Damn.
Wait, actually, let me check.
That is a cool number. That is
413. 413.
Frank says that you've seen longer. Nah.
You've seen longer?
The dictionary, maybe?
Yeah, dictionary, I suppose. So the movie is really funny. However, I've never read the book. So then we have... Oh, this one. Yeah, it is this one. Okay. So, funny story. This is the book Die Nibelungen. I've never read it in class. I've never read it at home. And what I did with this book... So, at least I get entertained during class. What I did was... Oh my fucking god. I cut off one part of the book so I could put my phone in there. I could put my phone in there. So it looks like I'm reading, right? It looks like I'm reading. But actually I'm on the phone.
Yeah. Terminally owned line, bro.
Terminally
what the fuck?
That was 7th grade or something like that. Actually, does it have my name on the front?
Damn.
Let me check. No. Oh yeah. My name, 7th grade.
Nice.
I managed to get through without having to read the books.
Tolkien Hobbit.
Huh?
Frog said he had to read Tolkien Hobbit. Is that a big book?
Well, I've never had to read it.
I mean, neither. So, L, big L for you, Frog.
So let me pick up the book that I actually read. Where is it? Here. I read this one. Nathan the Wise. It is a dramatical play that is about religion. The whole point of the story is, how do we explain that all religions are equal and there's none that is higher up? Let me just turn off my camera. So,
right.
Yeah, it's a dramatical play from, I think it's the 16th century. Does it say it here?
Wow.
It's a really old book, but it was influential. Can you read this?
Apparently, Sydney said, "Yeah, genocide is the answer."
Genocide is the answer. Yeah.
Amen.
So, amen. So, the drama itself is interesting. The whole story. However, it's a pain in the ass to read it because it's old German. It's especially it's like 16th century Germany. German language. And yeah. But it's still interesting. So the whole point was
with triple meanings and whatnot. Yeah, okay. I see how it is annoying. Yeah.
But the most confusing one we've ever had to read was Faust, which is fist in German. It's from a German poetry writer. He is very influential, called Goethe. The book is about a guy who made a pact with the devil in order to get whatever he wants. And then in the end, I think everyone just dies. I've never read it. I've never read it. And yeah, that is the name that is also based up on the Guilty Gear character. Or am I confusing something?
Some of these books, like they sound interesting. I think the last book I've read in school, from the school, it was about World War I disfigured soldiers. And thing is, when I read the book, I recreated the entire environment to a pretty staggering amount of detail. And also, they depicted the faces of these soldiers after the war, and it was psychological horror to me, and I love that. I love reading books because it fucks with my mind so hard that I can picture everything that is happening in the book. To me, at least.
I mean, obviously.
So maybe I should start reading more, because I have mangas, but like it's not the same. They have pictures. I like books with no pictures because I can imagine things in my head.
Mm-hmm. You know, my so the books I've been reading throughout my life is Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I mean, pretty much everyone has read it at some point.
Except me.
You haven't read Diary of a Wimpy Kid?
This is? Nope.
It probably has a different name. It's the one with Greg Heffley.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about. I have never read those because here in Switzerland, which is next to France, we get influenced by their books.
Yeah, and you guys get like Marsupilami or something like
children. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Tintin, the Marsupilami, the Smurfs.
Yeah, the Smurfs. Yeah.
What else? Yeah, the Smurfs. Fuck, what's it called? The book. It's like the John book.
The John book.
The John book. No,
the John book.
The book that has pictures. No, how the fuck is it? Comic. Well, there it is.
What?
Bro speaks 12 different languages. The comic book of the Smurfs is amazing. It's so well drawn. Yeah.
The inventor.
I can't recommend it enough.
Well, there was a quite the close thunder I saw. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it picks up in my mic a little bit.
So sadly, no, I did not ever read Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Sadly.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine.
Because of France.
It's targeted towards children and teenagers. I mean, I like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
Yeah, children and a teenager.
It's really good. It's really good.
I've seen some screenshots from the book. It looks funny. It looks funny as fuck.
Or when they do meme. What am I supposed to say? when they take something out of context, or they change up the way the text looks like in order to make a character.
Yeah,
they said something else. So like, Greg's best friend is Rowley, right? And there's this one famous meme or like faked screenshot where it's like 5 or 10 years in the future, and Rowley comes back from work or whatever, and Greg's sitting there, and Rowley says to him, "I'm not gay, Greg." Zooey Mama, yeah.
Zooey Mama.
Yeah, that was Rowley's catchphrase, which made him popular in school. I think it was that.
It was from a fan fiction. Pretty sure it was from a fan fiction.
It was from a fan fiction?
That's what Sydney says.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would make sense. The Zooey Mama one was... It was... I don't remember which book it was, but it was one where they had different people at school creating comics. Or just... Yeah, it was cartoons. It was short cartoons. And Rowley got a lot of attention because he always had the catchphrase Zooey Mama. So there was some exaggerated situation, and instead of saying like, "Oh my god," it would be Zooey Mama.
Zooey Mama!
Yeah, that was the whole joke behind it.
Damn, I can even see it.
Yeah,
even
the cheese touch,
I see the art style of the thing. Yeah.
The cheese touch. It was a parody.
It was a parody made by a Redditor, Sydney says. Yeah.
Okay. The cheese touch, for example, also became a meme. And just overall a theme instead of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. So there was the first Diary of a Wimpy Kid, where on the playground they had a slice of cheese, and whoever would touch the cheese would get the cheese touch, and everyone needs to have a specified distance away from the person who has a cheese touch. That was the whole point. So don't touch the cheese on the ground, or else everyone will fear you. The first book was... I mean, they're all great. Frog. I think that I don't think there's one that was terrible. I mean, there are definitely ones that are better or worse, but the whole gimmick of Diary of a Wimpy Kid, every time I read it, I'm like, okay, I hope something good happens to Greg or Rowley or the family, but it always goes downhill. I mean, that's the whole point of the book. That's the whole premise, right? But at least a glimpse of hope. Anything. You get to a certain point where the characters are trying to do something, but it all goes downhill. I think
if you could like
where was
go into the book and remove oh my god.
Yeah.
Wait, really? Do you have? Is there like a stat or you can see how many Diary of a Wimpy Kid books were released on that day?
No.
The plane had all.
Manny is a character from Diary of a Wimpy Kid. He's the.
Oh, where was Manny? I thought it said there was Manny. I can't read. Dyslexia? Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, that's the young brother of Greg Heffley that no one likes, right? No one in the community of Diary of a Wimpy Kid likes Manny because he's a psychopath.
Well, I think it's safe to say that he did 9/11.
Yeah, I think it's safe to say.
I saw him. I was 1 year old when that happened.
Yeah, you were born 2000, right?
Yep. I am a certified member of the Black Eyed Peas. That's not Gen Z or Gen Alpha or whatever you want to call it. My generation is the certified member of Black Eyed Peas.
Are those the ones that are born in the year 2000? Because I've never heard that one before.
Only if you were born in the year 2000. I think I've seen it in a random reel on Instagram or something.
Oh, okay. 8
I
books
wish
of
I
the
had the
Diary of the
source.
Wimpy Kid. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Actually, yeah, I have 10 normal Diary of a Wimpy Kid books, plus the do-it-yourself book, plus the Rowley's Diary of a Wimpy Kid. Which, honestly, that one was kind of mid, honestly. Because, I mean, the whole joke behind Diary of a Wimpy Kid is that Greg has a diary that he got from his mom, but he doesn't see it as a diary. He sees it more of a biography. When he becomes famous, this is all he has written down. That's the whole point.
Right.
And Rowley's Diary of a Wimpy Kid, I don't.
It's a journal. It's a journal, says Lumi.
It's a journal, okay. Okay, sorry.
Get
man.
it right, idiot.
Oh, I got destroyed right there. Yeah. So the Rowley one.
You got flamed.
The Rowley one was in parody of the normal one. So what if Rowley has his own diary? I think that was the whole premise. And the do-it-yourself one is where you basically have to answer a few questions, and it's all written down there. So it's like, what is your favorite food, your song, or what do you think will happen in the future? You know what? I'm gonna grab it. Let's see what I've written down.
Oh my god, we're gonna learn
So
what young Pancake said in the book.
I think I was like 12 when I first received this. It was on a birthday. Yeah.
You cannot be 12 and be on Discord. I'm just saying.
I was 12 when I had the book, Alex.
No.
Oh god. No, I cannot
Are you
read
12?
this out. Oh, well, there goes my screen.
You cannot read it.
No, there's a lot of cringe stuff in here. But yeah, there's a have you ever page. So, wait. Here's one. Have you ever been bitten by an animal? I said no. Have you ever been bitten by a human? I said yes. It happened, yeah. An old friend
who's
of
the
mine.
cannibal in your family? If I can ask.
What?
Or in your close friend circle, who's
No,
the
it was-
cannibal?
Yeah, it was when I was really young, when I was like 2 or 3. My dad met a person at a game store or somewhere, and they became friends. And sometimes they would they would come over and they have a 2 or 3-year-old child almost as old as me. And so whenever I was 2 or 3 and my parents told me that my friend is gonna come over, I would be scared because he would always punch me and bite me. And then I would complain to my parents that this is happening, and my mom was like, okay, you have to talk to him and explain to him that you don't like it. And my dad was like, no, don't listen to your mom, punch him, okay? When he does it to you, you punch him back.
Exactly.
I did it, he started crying.
That advice is the best advice. I do not care what your mom thinks. And also, I think we could. It's safe to say that gamers are cannibals.
Gamers are what?
Cannibals. From a very young age.
Cannibals.
That child
okay.
of 3 years old started biting you.
Okay, so here are my predictions for the future.
Because he was a gamer.
Here are my predictions for the future. Okay, so with this book, I'll try to translate it. With this book, in 20 years from now, cars will run with electricity instead of diesel. Makes sense. Like from a 12-year-old standpoint. A hamburger will cost $1.50. Maybe.
You wish.
I mean, with the skyrocketing prices as well.
You wish.
Maybe it'll settle down in at least 20 years.
You wish.
I wish.
We'll see. We'll see.
A card for the movie theater will cost $7.99. That'd be insane if they would be that cheap. And
instead of what? What's the price? What's the current price?
I have no idea, but I'm sure it's more expensive.
Oh.
And this one is a blank one. So pets will have their own blank, and I wrote they will have their own park, which already exists, I believe.
Yeah, they already exist. Young Pancake was a kind of a visionary. You know, cars will use electricity, but at the same time, a bit stupid.
Yeah. And so this one's kind of mean though. Underpants will be made of blank. I wrote leather. They will be made of leather. And
nice.
So this one is there will be no more blank, and I wrote there will be no more sun cream because I remember there was they shot off a machine in the TV where you would stand inside and you would be sprayed from everywhere and you would get sun cream on you. And that was my idea, that all places, all beaches will have this machine instead of you needing to use sun cream.
Oh my god, you wish. You wish, 12-year-old Pancake, you wish.
Yeah. They showed it off at it doesn't exist outside. It's called Galileo. It's like Galileo Galilei. The show is called Galileo. Where they just show off new high technology or something crazy like that. And this one's kind of cute. There will be more blank than humans, and I wrote there will be more animals than humans. Apart from humans.
That's wholesome.
Yeah.
You might be right though, since the oh my god, it's gonna become real for 5 seconds. But stay with me, guys.
What?
The birth rates are declining a bit everywhere in the world, so that might happen.
Maybe.
Yeah.
What is this? The one thing that old people will complain about in 20 years from now. Why do I not have a good phone? That's probably already happening. Okay, this one's interesting.
You will get a great phone.
So this one's interesting. Predict the future. In 50 years from now, we will have SMS chips in your brain in order to communicate. Yes or no? And I ticked yes. I mean, Neuralink exists.
Oh my god, bro. Cyberpunk 2077. Oh,
Cyberpunk.
So nice.
I predicted. I am Musk. Yeah. One right here is
Pancake Musk.
So this one's pretty funny. In 50 years from now, it will be forbidden for it will be forbidden for parents to be dancing in a radius of 10 meters from you. And I said no. Yeah, let's ban that.
What kind of prediction is that?
No, it's a joke. No, it's not one that I wrote. It's one that I was supposed to tick. Pedophilia prediction. Yeah. Okay, here.
Yeah.
So this one is when I am 30
Drake
years
prediction.
old. When I am 30 years old, what will happen? I will live blank kilometers from home away. I wrote 1 to 2. You know, I think that's fair. Will I be married or single? And I checked single. If I'm single and when I'm 30 and still single, then God help me. I will have 0 children. Okay, and I have a cat named Carlo. That's funny though. Okay, but this one's abysmal. The next one's abysmal. I will work as a coder and I will make 1K a year. A year.
1K a year?
A year.
You're gonna be so rich.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I really thought that was big money. I really thought that was big money.
I make 1K euro a year.
Yeah, bro. Big stacks.
You were born to dig into mines!
No! They make less. I am not a Congolese child working in the cobalt mines.
For Elon Musk.
Yeah.
I work for not many people can say that they work for Elon Musk. Unless
true.
the children
That's
in the
true.
cobalt mines.
That's true. So this one is how tall I will be. I will be blank meters and blank centimeters big. I wrote 2 meters and 0 centimeters. I'm about 190. So it comes close to it, I guess.
Damn, you're tall.
I'll have the same haircut. Then now I said yes, that is already wrong. I grew out my hair. I'll have the same best friend than now. I said wrong, that's correct. I'll be extremely fit, and I ticked yes. And honestly, I'm still looking forward to it.
Are you?
Currently not, but after school, I wanna go hit the gym.
Hell yeah. Looks maxing. Hell yeah.
Looks maxing, yeah. What else do we have? I'm looking for
break
some
your
funny
jawline
things.
a bit. Start mewing. Eat very hard chewing gums. Yep. That's right.
Yeah, I need those keto gummies. I keep getting spam emails that tell me I need to buy some gummies that make me thin. Those keto gummies. What the tomatoes do to your joints.
What are you doing online, Pancake?
Huh?
What are you doing online?
Online? What do you mean? Why I'm getting those emails?
What do you get those emails? What are you looking up online?
No idea.
What newsletter have you subscribed to?
Okay, so apparently I was still stuck with the early 2010 mindset of hating Justin Bieber, because this page is right here. People you hate versus people you love. And for Star, I wrote Notch, the creator of Minecraft, and for people I hate, I wrote Justin Bieber. That's funny.
This is a certified hood classic.
This is a certified hood classic.
Who else? Who else was hated in that time period? Justin Bieber. One Direction, maybe a bit.
I do not remember, honestly.
Big Time Rush, maybe. Who else? It was probably these big names.
No. What else do we have here? Oh wow. Okay, so this is
Big Time Rush, you goat. I'm sorry. I used to watch their show. Not me, but my little sister. So I have to watch with her the Big Time Rush show.
So I do not disagree with this opinion I've written right here. Favorite gaming console, PlayStation. Worst gaming console, Nintendo Switch. I do not agree with this one anymore. The Switch is perfect. I love the Switch. And the PlayStation, I do not care for the PlayStation.
Right. Well, the PlayStation, the 5 or the 4? Because, you know, at the time where you wrote that. Maybe it's a bit out of date.
I don't remember. So this one is, okay.
Well, let's say the 5. It had one game that was exclusive to it. One game. That was Ratchet & Clank. It's available on Steam.
So
I have no need to buy a PS5.
Wow. Okay,
I think that's kind of sad. Yeah, there are really maybe 1 or 2 exclusive on the PS5.
Things that no one knows about.
thing is,
P5. Huh? Yeah, go on. Sorry. Go on.
Thing is, Lumi, having exclusive on a platform, for instance, the Nintendo Switch, it's so they can sell their consoles and make a name for themselves and be like, yeah, we're the only company who makes those games for our platform, and you should buy ours so you can play them. You cannot play it anywhere else.
Because Alex, the only console
PlayStation
that has
used
video
to have
games,
a lot of exclusives.
The only console that has video games is the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch has games. Nothing else has.
But the thing is, the PS4, before they ported all their games to PC, the PlayStation platform, as a whole, used to have a lot of amazing exclusive. Just to name a few, Little Big Planet, they fucked it up with the third one. They aren't doing anything anymore. Mod Nation Racers, that was an amazing game. If you know about it, you know. Some of the MotorStorm games, they were amazing on the PlayStation platform. I don't know if they released MotorStorm games on other platforms, but I know when I think MotorStorm, I think PlayStation. Ratchet and Clank, it used to be exclusive to the PlayStation platform. Now it's on PC as well. A lot, Jak and Daxter, a lot of these dead franchises that are just dormant on the PlayStation. They will never. They used to only be available on PlayStation, but now they just, I don't know, they just opened the gates for these IPs to go somewhere else, and they lost this valuable thing, which is exclusives. And now the PlayStation platform doesn't serve any purpose, just like the Xbox platform. Nintendo understands the gaming market, and that's what they've been doing since the 80s.
Yeah,
I think this is what Microsoft and Sony is missing.
If I may interrupt here.
Yeah.
Here's one page that says, plan your ultimate world tour. And here it says, what music I would like to bring. And hold on, I'm just turn on my camera because I think it's pretty funny. So it says here on the bottom, music for on the go. And I write very big, my music playlist on YouTube. Yeah, but which
you still
songs?
have it? Do you still have that playlist?
I don't have that playlist. I don't even remember what that playlist was about.
It's over. You'll never be on tour anymore.
But for cities, I have this is where do you want to go? I've written Dubai, England, China, and the USA, which is very interesting. Why I wrote that down?
Yeah, why do you want to go to Dubai?
I have no idea why I wrote that down. I don't know shit about Dubai except for that there is shit in Dubai.
Yeah, and a lot of piss as well.
Yeah, England, okay, US, fine, but China? I don't think I can even go to China. But you need a specific permit or something like that?
Maybe, perhaps, I don't know.
Okay, we're running low on time here. I still want to go for the book a little bit. Oh, so here's a page for your your inventions. And one is a rear view mirror for the bike. That was my idea. So basically you're driving, you're riding your bike, and you don't want to turn your head. There's the rear view mirror on your bike. And I believe this exists already, but no one has been using it.
I have never seen it if it exists.
That just reminds me of that one meme I've seen of someone playing CSGO and their gun has a rear view mirror. Yeah. So who's behind me? I don't want to turn around.
I'd love to have that on a gun. It reminds me of like those random objects in your house, like sprays, and they would have the thing where you look into snipers. The scope. They would put scopes on like a spray or a bottle
or a knife.
Those are funny. I like those pictures. Or a knife. Yeah, or not.
And that's it for the book. Well, there's the Rorschach test. Oh, how about this one? Do you know the Rorschach test? Right. When I show you,
No. The Rorschach test?
The Rorschach test is where you get pictures like these, and you have to determine what you're seeing.
Oh.
Right. And
Boobs.
hold on. So you have fuck. Actually, no. Like this. What do you see here? What can you make out?
Boobs.
Boobs? What do you mean?
What does this remind you of?
What does this remind you of? Boobs. Boobs. So
you are obsessed with boobs.
Boobs. Hey, you're the one showing me all this porn. Okay, but genuinely, Alex, what can you make out from this?
I'd say in the center there's like a drum kit, and it's surrounded by some singers. Yeah.
No, I mean this one.
That's what I'm seeing, and in front of it is yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting, because what I see here,
yeah,
is what I wrote down is a killer clown, and I still see it. You know, you have the eyes here, the nose, the mouth, and kind of like the clown thing.
No, I still see a drum kit. In front of it, there's the singer, and behind there's like
I can make it out now. I can make it out.
Yeah,
yeah, I see. I see it.
That's what I see. Yeah.
So right here on the bottom, this one, I wrote down. This looks like a Transformers.
That's a cool skull. It does. It also looks like a penis with massive balls.
It looks to me like a
If you look at the center.
But yeah, this is it to the book, pretty much. All right, you can't see it. Hold on. I'll show it once more. You saw a mushroom cloud? This one right here, where I wrote on the side, "Ein Transformers." Oh, okay, unstable internet connection. Never mind.
It looks like a cool. Yeah.
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 Those tests are interesting. A skull. Okay, yeah, I think I can kind of make it out.
It's a subjective visual test.
Yeah.
Ask someone for what they see. They see something different. No way. How is this possible?
No, it's possible, exactly. Well, Alex, I thank you for being here tonight with me.
Thank you for inviting me on the Castaways.
Yeah. Yeah, no biggie. All right.
Episode 3.
Yeah, this is episode 3.
Everyone knows that the 3rd episode is the best episode. The rest that comes afterwards is going to be bad.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm cool.
Because you're cool. Yeah. So I think for next week, I don't know. We'll take a look at how Google Gemini has evolved in the future. Maybe it's gotten better. Maybe they removed it. Who knows? A sneak peek.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and predict. Let's make predictions for next week. I'm not gonna be here, but let's make predictions. They are probably gonna remove a lot of their training from Reddit, which is funny because they bought all the Reddit data.
Oh yeah, right.
And I predict that Ryan Reynolds did 9/11.
Okay. All right. All right. See you.